Hey guys, Brent Sibley, Sibley Dolman Injury Attorneys. Today I wanted to talk about understanding a disc injury to your spine. This is without a doubt the most common type of injury that people sustain when they've been involved in a motor vehicle accident. And it's something that I have a lot of experience with. I actually sustained a lumbar disc injury in a motor vehicle accident myself. I've been through the entire range of treatments that all of our clients also go through, and I actually had to go and get a surgery when I was not able to recover, and the disc in my back failed all the different options that were available for me. So I have here the anatomical exhibit of what a lumbar spine looks like. And this is the bottom. This is like your hips. You can see this is a piece that comes out. This is the nerves that connect your entire body to your brain. They run up through the spinal cavity up to the point. So this is the low back. Up here would be the neck. So this is also, the low back is also what we call the lumbar region. So in between the vertebrae, these white bones here are the vertebrae. In between each one are the discs in the back. So when you hear a bulging disc, this is exactly what that is. Now, you see how this bends, just like a human body. It can bend a little bit when you want to bend forward and when you want to bend back. It's designed that way over time. That's the way that we are humans are evolved to be. However, what we were not evolved to be is to be hit by a 6,000-pound vehicle going 50 miles an hour. So what happens, instead of just a slight bend like you normally do in your normal life, you get popped so hard that these discs that are in between the bones can actually sustain a permanent injury. What happens is you hear the term bulging disc or herniated disc is when the vertebrae pinch the disc so severely that it sustains a permanent damage to the outside or the annulus, which is the outer part of the disc, and then the inside part, which is depicted here by this piece that has herniated or come out from the inside of the disc through the annulus to the outside. And now it's actually pinching on these little nerves, which is how you get that radiating pain and that incessant pain that never goes away. So, a herniated disc is one of the most painful things that you can go through, especially in the low back. It's chronic. It never goes away. It affects you when you're standing. It affects you when you're sitting. It's just extremely overwhelming, and you have to usually start with therapy, and then you go and you try injections. You might try laser treatments, and then if none of that works, then your options are surgery. Now, in the surgery setting, there's many different surgeries that they can do if they think that the disc has only sustained a small herniation and that they can take it away, the little piece that's come out, they can maybe cut that away and leave the disc there, and you might be okay forever maybe, or for at least a certain amount of time. If you've sustained a very bad herniation, then what they have to do is the disc is just completely destroyed. It can no longer function at all. What they'll do is they'll take the entire disc out. They'll put some type of artificial, either a disc replacement or a fusion device in between, and they will basically take that disc out from where it is. So the most common are the L5S1. This is the one that Tiger Woods had, and this is the L4, L5. That's the one that I actually had. These are the most common areas that you get injuries to, because these are the ones that provide the most motion and are the most vulnerable to being injured in a crash. So what'll happen is they'll take the disc out, they'll do some type of medical procedure. It gets a little bit complicated. There's a bunch of different ones. They'll take some of the bone away from here so that they can drill, they can take that disc out, they can put some artificial stuff in, and then what they'll do is they'll just make it so that you can no longer bend, so that at that area it no longer bends. And that's what's called a fusion, a complete fusion, which I actually had, and it reduces your range of motion because now you're no longer able to bend at that specific level. However, most of the studies that we've read, they say that the motion is only reduced by about 3 to 4%. I personally can tell you that most of the people that have had fusion procedures are very, very happy with them. And for me, it was extremely helpful. I'm not perfect, but I'm way better than I was before the surgery. So understanding what your options are and how to deal with a bulging or herniated disc in your back is extremely important, and you should never rush into any certain type of treatment. But after you've been dealing with the pain for a consistent amount of time and it's not going away, you understand that it's now permanent and you need to figure out a solution. And you need to see an orthopedic spine or a neuro spine surgeon that can help you figure out if you need surgery, and if you do need surgery, which surgery is going to be the best for you. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you guys like this informative legal medical information. And if you like the channel, please like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much. Brent Sibley, Sibley Dolman Personal Injury Attorneys, signing out until next time.